What's up, Apex fans? Today we got a big update on Seer and his abilities, but more specifically about how it can shut down heals and revives of enemy legends. But before we get to that, just let me briefly say I'm Apex Mike, bringing you another quick update for Season 10, so hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow for more. But getting back on track here and reading from CharlieIntel.com, they state Seer's tactical ability lets him use swarms of nano drones to bring down his enemies. This also allows him to interrupt his opponent's use of healing items and revives while simultaneously revealing their locations. End quote. And as you'd expect, a lot of folks took to Reddit and other social media platforms to complain that this is far too overpowered. I mean, can you imagine if Bloodhound Scan not only revealed the location of enemies, but also canceled them from healing and reviving? That'd be insane. But thankfully, Daniel Klein took to Twitter to address these concerns. He stated, "One important detail that I think we don't talk about enough yet is that Seer's tactical is super high precision. Bloodhound Scan blankets an entire point of interest. Seer is much more like a sniper rifle. It's a tunnel about big enough for one legend." End quote. And I know personally, as someone that loves to play Lifeline, if she can't heal herself quickly and revive others, then that's a huge problem for that legend. But the Respawn dev Daniel Klein did go on to say that using Seer's tactical ability is very hard, and the enemy does get a warning before it's going to hit them. So not only is it a small area of effect, but it's also difficult to use, and the enemy will be able to avoid it. Daniel also finished up by saying on Twitter, "If you do get hit though, you're revealed for a really long time." So to me, this certainly sounds more like an area of control tactical ability, or at least that it might be used that way. If, for example, a Seer player already knows the location of an enemy legend, they could use this tactical ability to force that legend to move from that position. But that's not all Daniel had to say on Twitter. He also had something specific to say about Seer's tactical when it comes to silencing people's ability to heal or revive. He stated, "Plus I've seen people worried about the silence. The silence lasts for a second or so. It's meant to be an interrupt, not like a forever silence like Revenant." So I gotta say, I'm feeling a lot better about Seer's tactical ability, but again, as a Lifeline main, we certainly shouldn't underestimate the power of this tactical. Just 1 or 2 seconds of delay in healing or reviving a down teammate, that can make a huge difference at any level of play in Apex. Not to mention, you need to take into consideration that Seer's passive ability and ultimate ability can help him pull off his tactical ability successfully. Reading from .esports.com, they state, "Seer's passive ability, named Heartseeker, allows him to visualize and hear nearby enemy heartbeats when aiming down sights." End quote. So therefore, Seer is going to be able to have a pretty good idea where enemies are, even if they're hidden, helping him successfully use his tactical, and it certainly sounds like his ultimate ability is going to help him pull off that tactical as well. .esports describes his ultimate as a big sphere of micro drones detecting enemies that are moving quickly or shooting weapons. Enemies can shoot the heart chamber to end the ultimate or crouch walk to bypass its detection. End quote. So are a lot of players going to simultaneously use the ultimate and tactical together? Probably not. That seems a little repetitive, but hey, if you could cancel an enemy's revive, that could be powerful in the right situation. But of course, everything will become more clear on August 3rd when we finally get our hands on Seer and his abilities. But that all said, I'm Apex Mike, thanks for watching, and may all your games of Apex be legendary.